What is up everybody, Yellow Dot here, and today we will go over the Blue Protocol Communication Deep Dive number 8. So first we have the agenda with everything they will show over here, but they finally announced the Japanese launch time specifically. It will launch at 12 p.m. Japanese Standard Time on the 14th of June. So I will put on screen for the other time zones what it would be for you guys. It would be 8 p.m. PST on the 13th of June, 11 p.m. EST on the 13th of June as well. And on the 14th of June it would be 4 a.m. BST, it would be 5 a.m. CET, and then 12 p.m. JST. So that's basically the times. I will show them on screen as well in case you're curious. And then we have the launch campaign. We can't really go with the paid promotions, but we can do the joining guild thing. We have to join a guild and then or a team, and then we have to try and reach that team/guild to level 2, and then we get this crimson red ring as a reward for reaching level 2. Then we have the Rose Orb store announced, basically the cash shop, which they shown various things that you could buy with them, as well as actually the prices. So to give you an idea, the most expensive pack right here, you see 10,000 yen, which is approximately 70 US dollars. So they also showed all the ways you can pay, which I feel like the most bearable way for me personally is because I don't have a credit card or anything, would probably be like web money transfer, which you can buy gift cards online on multiple websites and then simply use that to pay in game. So that's probably my way of going about it. And then we have the gacha system, which was announced. They said you can basically pull for costumes or for mounts. Let me see here, right here. You see that one pool is 50 rose orbs and a 10 pool is 500 rose orbs. Now 500 rose orbs is relatively expensive, I would say. It's approximately I would say 25 USD or something, but you know, it's nothing you necessarily need. It's all like costumes and mounts, which you know, you can get a mount for free, and costumes, I mean, unless you are a fashionist. You may actually go for that, you know. I might honestly go for some myself. I can't blame you if you do. They basically announced those. So also they showed you that with your first 10 pool you get some rewards right here. So if you do a 10 pool on the costume banner, you get a free gesture reward, which is this magical orb that you will hold out. And then if you do a 10 pool on the mount banner, you get some fairy wings as a reward, which are actually pretty neat if you can actually dye them, is what I'm thinking. And then we have the season pass, which is the advanced season pass and the royal season pass that are announced. Of course, you also have your free season pass, so I'll explain the prices for these a bit. So 180 rose orbs is approximately 15 USD for the advanced pass. And then you have the royal pass, which is approximately 30 USD for 550 rose orbs, I would say. And that's the prices for those. You can also trade in these rewards with the Blue Protocol points. Like if you pull a dupe on the gacha as example, you can go trade it in for Blue Protocol points, and you can basically exchange it for multiple things as well, like, you know, the mask, the wings, and some other stuff. They also showed you the rewards that are in the season passes, such as Luno, which is your gold currency, gacha tickets, rose orbs for free, GC. So one thing that is really nice about the season pass, if you buy a royal season pass example, it pays for itself. So as you can see, it says right here, discount on the next season or season points for the next season. Basically, you only have to buy it once, and let's say you finish that pass, you can basically get the next pass with those rose orbs that you obtained from that pass. So it's a really good system. If you are thinking of spending, you would only have to spend once if you would actually play the game and continue to play it. Alright, and then we have the limited time content, which are the raid times that are announced right here. And we have one new raid here, as you can see. And then the one that we played in the network test as well, and I think that one was in the alpha and such too. And then there's also the harder raids that were announced. The harder raids basically will change every season supposedly, so every time you basically get a different challenge. as you can see right here, to challenge players, more or less, it seems like. You can see that right here that it will change level 50, level 50, etc, etc. And then we have the score attack and time attack rewards down here. Basically, there's a pricing system for like getting high score. First place you get like a title and stuff. Second place, third, fourth, fifth to 50, 51 to 100, you all get title, and you get a crown right here. And then these also get a crown. As you can see, these are the crowns. I'm not a big fan of the big crowns, but the small crowns are quite nice. The big crowns look kinda goofy, to be fair. But I do like the idea of the title. These reset every 2 weeks as well, so if you don't get it on the first day, you don't have to worry. They reset every 2 weeks, so you can basically keep trying to get the #1 reward if you don't have it yet. And you realistically only have to get it once. Here they show the times basically for when they reset, so you can see right here to when they start and when they end. It's basically a little cycle. It's approximately every 2 weeks they mentioned. Then we have the visual upgrades. On the right side there is an older dungeon which was in the alpha supposedly, and they got very tweaked and the visual upgrade. And then the left one is a complete new dungeon as well, which comes from story chapter 3. That will probably be quite late. As you can see, it's supposed to be raining in that dungeon the entire time, so hopefully my frames will be alright. Anyway, they also announced the new class, the Blitz Lancer, right here. They didn't really say much about it. They gave us a little info that there's a sigil gauge, which is a unique mechanic for the Blitz Lancer. Supposedly it's pretty hard to use, so it may have quite a high skill ceiling. They will give more details about its class in the next live stream, as well as show like skills and preview the class probably, so we'll have to wait and see that next time. They also showed a teaser image right here for the summer event, one of the summer events. They can't really show much, but as you can see, I see a half-naked guy with some shorts, so I think we're gonna get some summer skins as well. This may be a bikini as well, so I think we're gonna get some nice skins in the summer. So we'll have to look forward to that in July's live stream too. They were also talking about the two-factor authentication, so please don't be warned, don't take it too serious. You don't actually need a phone for this. It's basically just a second password. It's extra security. You don't need a phone or anything to attach to it. You can think of it like MapleStory if you've ever played that. They also had a second password system, if you remember that, where you'd have to put in like numbers. You have to be careful though if you do plan to stream this game, because it will use an on-screen keyboard, so make sure to hide your screen if you do plan to stream the game, and be careful. Then one more thing right here, they were talking about the manners and etiquette. Basically they are trying to make sure people treat each other nicely, so let's say if a person is nice, that you be nice back to them, or don't really converse if you don't speak Japanese, or use like stamps or something, stickers. Because if another party is feeling discomfort, they can report you and they will try to take further action if it is accurate. And then they showed a bunch of live demonstrations, which I will link in the video description if you are interested in checking those out. And that was basically it for this live stream. This article will also be linked in the description. You can also read it yourself if you want to. This is just a quick TLDR for those who missed it. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.